morning weather.
And welcome back. We're looking out at the Watkins Glen sky cam tonight. It's a chilly one out there and expected to stay on the cooler side for the most part tonight. Had a few flakes roll through earlier on, but for the most part, things not looking too bad. Once we get into tomorrow, things will be calmer, but they will still be on the cold side, at least for a little while longer, and then we'll start to have a bit of an average week ahead of us, aside from a few days where we'll bounce back into the 50s. Big burst of heat came in the early afternoon. In between 1 and 2 o'clock, we hit our high of 59, much higher than what we expected, and we were in the 50s for a good few hours in the early afternoon. Though the winds have picked up, and a lot of them coming out of the northwest, and that's what's driving in a lot of that cold air, making it feel much cooler than we normally see here tonight. A lot of the standing wind speeds in those mid to low teens in terms of speed. Now, temperature-wise, we're still in the upper 20s for a good chunk of the area. 28 Canisteo and Wellsboro, 29 for Tioga Mansfield, 26 Watkins Glen and Ithaca, and currently 32 in Elmira here this evening. Looking ahead, you can see just a few light showers off to the west in the Midwest Plain states dealing with some rain. Us, on the other hand, things have been pretty calm ever since all of those light snow showers pushed through. Most of them moved off here. You can see how some of them really draped down over the northern portions of the viewing area. But now you can see just a light stream of lake effect just barely touching into Schuyler and Chemung counties this evening. But the main idea going into tomorrow, very cold, likely to have some areas down around 10 degrees for what it's going to feel like, and even lower for a few more. Waking up tomorrow 5 a.m., 7 in Aaron, 6 Cohocton, 7 Sylvania, and 13 Towanda. Just very chilly. Things will improve pretty quickly, though, and we'll start to see slightly closer to average conditions going into Sunday, but it'll still feel pretty chilly. It won't be until middle of the day Monday where we start to see some more normal conditions, at least a little bit warmer than normal, back entering the region. And going forward, you can see, well, hey, not too bad. Once we get into Monday, 58 for a high, but does come a little bit of rain, very spotty rain, but a lot of that precipitation happening in the morning of Monday. Here's what's going to be driving it. Another low pressure system with a front bringing in some rain and even a little bit of snow on Monday. We'll have a little bit of that wintry precipitation falling sporadically throughout the day, but most of it, again, is going to be rain. And with a high of 58 on Monday, most of any snow that will fall is going to melt fairly quickly. And we go into Sunday, things will cloud up pretty quickly. See, the rain starts to push through, then a front comes in not too long after midnight. Some snowflakes will start to fall in the region, and then it'll be very spotty all over the place. What a wintry mix. Expect rain and snow at different intervals going into Monday morning, and then rain will become much more spotty. That carries on for the rest of the day, but wind gusts will certainly make a comeback on Monday. So in addition to that rain and snow, could have wind gusts up close to 40 miles per hour on Monday morning. Those stick around for most of Monday, so a windy affair ahead of us as we go into the start of our next week, where it'll have a warm start but then revert back to close to averages pretty quickly before a climb back to the 50s and even 60s for Saturday. The 5-degree guarantee forecasts the high of 51, but that extra burst of sunshine in the early afternoon brought the high up to 59 for today. 20 the low tonight. Can expect those conditions to at least get a little colder as we head into tonight. Breezy conditions will persist and beyond into the next couple of days. 58 on Monday, 40s for Tuesday and Wednesday, and the temperatures will be bouncing back up into the 50s later in the week. Good chance we do see a little bit of more rain on Thursday, and Saturday we can't count out a few showers.